What's your name, sir?
Lyle Bryant.
Lyle Bryant. Okay, today we're asking people, entrepreneurship, working for somebody or working for yourself? What's your opinion? What's best for you?
I mean, working for yourself.
Okay, why is that?
You get your own freedom. I think you be in charge of how much your input is and how much your output, what the output of your input is, versus when you work for someone else, you can put as much input in, but if it's fixed, you only gonna get the same amount of money that you're fixed to, you know?
Okay. So for the viewers, basically when he's saying it's fixed, when you work for somebody, it's a cap on your money. So if you're getting, for example, if you're getting $10 an hour, they're going to give you the next raise, a quarter, but they already know in the system that they can only pay you no more than $12.50. So I'm gonna go back to that. I just want to, be transparent for the viewers. So have you ever worked a job?
Of course.
What didn't you like about working for somebody?
I mean, I wasn't in charge of my own life. If I didn't if I woke up that morning and I want to go play some tennis, I couldn't. If I woke up that morning, I want to hit the gym, I couldn't. I couldn't have my own schedule, which means that like I was a slave to someone else's schedule.
Ooh, I like
and
that.
honestly, to me, that is the real modern day slavery, is when you have to be in someone else's disposal and you can't do what you want to do, you know?
Okay. So your younger self, what would you tell your younger self? Everything that you know now, what would you tell your younger self?
That's a good question. Learn a trade, master a trade, shake a lot of hands, and you have to give. That's the key. You have to give. Most people just want to return for themselves, but when you start giving more and more and more, it comes back to you tenfold. So I would say give as much as you can, learn a trade, and just be positive and find God sooner. I would say that.
I know, this is my first time asking this question. Pride and ego, what does that mean to you in business?
Pride and ego. I believe it's the same thing. I believe if you are prideful, you have an ego. If you have an ego, you're prideful. So I would say that limits you from really knowing that it's not about you. It's about the people you serve. It's about your employees. It's about your customers. It's like when you're in that ego, prideful, the world evolves around you, and that's when it becomes lonely, and that's when you don't, really live out what your mission is, what your purpose is. You're so consumed by yourself that you forget that it's not even about you.
Okay. Let me interject real quick. So what he said in the first, pride and ego, push it to the side. So if he puts his pride and ego to the side, using him for example, he will get more money. He will get better clients. His business will flow. A lot of people want to not put that to the side, and that's why they're losing in business. Business, you're serving a customer, the people. Just like we're right here. I just met the man on the corner. I was doing an interview right here with Swan Pick, right? Okay. And then look, he came here and bought. See, look, it's a circle of life, man. We always got to stick together, man. Like I always say, if you want to shine like Cleveland. Thank you, brother. All right.